Taylor,
and
parents, friends, Molly. P2, we all have something in our hands. What is it? A book about games. And today, this is going to be all about this book, games. And the central person of this book is sitting centrally right there. So we're going to hear about it, we're going to know about it, and at the end, we'll be able to take this book with us and understand Wheeler's Caves. This morning we have with us Blake Howell, who is the head of retail banking at HSBC. And he's going to have a quick word with you, talk to you all about this book. We're going to clap, say hello to Mr. Howell. Just to say that the book itself has lots of pictures in it. You're going to listen very carefully when Jamali reads it to you. This is Jamali. Yes. He's going to read the book to you, and while he's reading, you're going to listen very, very carefully, just like Mr. Taylor tells you to class. Jamali?
Daddy and I explore the caves. Today is a great day to explore. I really love to explore with my dad. When we explore, I always have an adventure, and I never know what I might see and what new things I might learn. Dad says that today we're going to explore a mysterious habitat called caves. After we walk, Dad and I see a strange rocky place with many dark holes. Dad says that this is the rain and wind that makes these holes in hard rock and also help form caves. I show Dad a clip full of soft white sand. Dad tells me that this is the same type of sand that also makes the hard rock we saw earlier. Dad says that when rain falls on the sand, special chemicals in the sand make it stick together and make it hard rock. I find some sand that looks like it's becoming hard like rock. As I look closely, Dad tells me, I think I see an animal in the rock. It looks like a snail. How could that be, a snail living in the rock? Dad says that what I see is only the shells of the snail. Dad says that the remains of animals or plants in the rock are called fossils. Dad says that the snails shells come from were only found on the island I live on, but are now extinct outside. Now that I have found the fossil, I'm very excited. What else can I find here while I explore? I think I see something very special. There are rocks that are shiny and clear like diamonds. Dad says the rocks that look this way are called crystal, and actually mean that the rock is very old. Dad also shows me where the roots of trees are growing right through the rock. Dad says that these tree roots can help to form caves by breaking apart the rocks and helping to form holes. There are not only large trees growing on the rock, but also small plants too. Some have vines that creep, while others have very strange looking leaves. I hear a strange whistling sound coming from inside the tangled plants. Dad says that it sounds like the whistling of a tree fall. I take a closer look to see if I can see. There it is. Dad and I reach a large, dark hole. I use my flashlight to help me see. Dad says that this is the entrance to a cave. I should never go into a cave without my help. I know I will be safe when I'm with my dad. It's amazing. The inside of the cave is really spooky. The walls of the cave look very strange and there are weird rocks all around. Dad says that many people, especially scientists, explore caves. They have a special name, mosquito. I show Dad the direction that I would like to go. Dad and I will need our flashlights to explore the cave, and it is very dark. I am very careful and move very slowly so as not to bump my head. dripping sound from inside the cave. Dad and I explored to see where the sound was coming from and to see a large pool of water. Dad says that many caves are located more underwater than they are above ground. The water in the cave pool looks very deep. Wait, I even see fish in them. Dad says that these fish swim from the ocean to the cave pools through underwater caves. I asked Dad what the strange rocks coming from the roof of the cave are. Dad says that he will take me to get a closer look. Dad takes me very close to one of the large rocks coming down from the cave roof. Dad says that these are called stalactites, and that they are formed by rainwater coming down from above the cave, flowing through the rock and dripping from the cave roof. I get very close to the stalactites and I can see water about to drip. Dad says that with each drip, a little bit of rock is left at the end of each stalactite until it gets very long. He says that people call them soda straws because of the way they look. I can see why some people call these long tubes of rock soda straws. Some are short and some are very long. Dad says it takes a very long time for them to grow, that I should never touch them because they're very easy to break. When I look down, I can see where the dip of the soda straws hit the floor of the cave. It also seems that a rocky spike is also growing in the cave floor as well. Dad says that's called a stalagmite and forms the same way as a stalactite, with each drip of water leaving behind a little bit of rock. Dad shows me where a stalactite from the floor of the cave roof and a stalagmite from the cave floor have joined together. It is so thick that I can hardly wrap my arms around it. Dad says that this is called a column, and it can take hundreds, if not thousands, of years to form. I see strange, wave-like shapes on the wall of the cave. They look slimy to touch, but are actually quite hard to cool. Dad calls these drapery, and says that they are formed when water runs down the walls of the cave. I have learned lots of things exploring the cave today with my dad. It has been a real adventure. I have been very brave, and I take the lead to show Dad the way out. Phew! Exploring the cave has been hard work, and we finally made it out. I wish I could snap. So Dad shows me a strange fruit that he thinks I might try. Dad says the fruits are called prickly heads and grow on cactus plants. No thanks, Dad. I'll wait till I get home. What a great day it's been exploring with my dad. From here, I can see the whole of my island come. Just think, there are many, many caves beneath our feet. I cannot wait to explore with my dad again. You should explore with your dad too.
You guys enjoy that? Yeah. I wish I had had this before the first time I went to the Crystal Cave. So we're going to ask you guys some questions.
A little bit of questions.
Because you guys are doing such a good job listening, I'm sure you're going to have no problem answering these questions, right? Want to go first?
Sure. Zen and her dad had to use a flashlight when they went into the caves. Why did they have to use a flashlight?
So when you turned on the flashlight, what kinds of things did they see in the cave? Rocks, yeah. Anything else?
Fish.
Yeah. Wow, you guys are great.
All right, Zen and her dripping. What was the dripping sound coming from?
Zen saw something called a soda straw. What's a soda straw? A light.
Not quite.
Remember remember how they're formed? That's one kind.
Anybody else?
Okay.
Well, the soda straws were actually, when the rain would drip down from the roof, they called it stalactite. So, yes. Why was then a brave girl to go into the cave?
Because she had to live in.
Why was she brave?
When the long water gets Yes.
Oh, the soda straws, yes.
Right. Right. Yeah, it was dark, right?
There's a dog.
So last question. What do you like best about the book? Yeah. Well, great.
All right, then.
Back to you.
Actually, what I'd like to do is have the environment come on. Who's the environment to look? You know who the environment is? I see the kid. Come here. This book was all about the environment. It's all about the caves. And the caves is one part of the Bermuda that lots of us talked about. Some of us are very brave to go into. Zen, for example. So she was safe with her daddy. That's why she ventured to the caves. She would never go into the caves by herself. So Zen is an environment because she went into the cave with her daddy and looked at the cave and the habitat where things live. So then, congratulations and thank you. And Jamali is a student at the Bark Institute who loves the environment. He takes books to take care of it like you will when you're big boys and girls. When you're in high school and beyond. So thank you very much, Jamali. And oh, wonderful. Jamali says he went to Gilbert as well. Now that is really great. So he belongs up here today. He went to Gilbert. So thank you very much for listening very carefully. And Zen, for example, Zen. I'm sure you are very, very happy about this. I love the pictures, and now I have a picture of you all the time. And all of the students will remember you because you were the environment in this book about the caves. That is Zen's granny and David, who's David Chapman, who's the author of the book. Mommy.
David Sands' daddy is in the book, has always been, it's like Jamali has been interested in the environment, and David has always been interested in the environment too, and I think David has served as a mentor to Jamali, and so he, as a father, believes that you can do things with your children through the environment, helping them to explore the environment. So I hope you all enjoy the book. Thank you.
And we'll remember it. We have pictures. And we have a special customer who's going to be clean today. And we also know that you, as you go around your school, there are habitats around your school as well. There's a seashore behind you. And maybe one day they will write a book about the seashore.
I should have said one other thing. I would like to thank Mrs. Tori Taylor, Baxter Taylor, Peter's teacher, and Mrs. Dale, the principal at Gilbert Institute. And of course, I should not be good at saying that we would like to thank HSBC for their sponsorship of the JDNIS series. And I see Ms. Jennifer Gray there from the Bermuda National Trust, who has always been supportive of David and his work, his environmental work. And I'd like to thank her for being here. And then there is Sam's mommy, Sue and her department is here, I see. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.